What's going on, good people? Nick Dobbs here from the Gentleman's Corner Barbershop, checking in with you guys, being a little transparent. Just want to take a couple minutes just to show you, for those that are going through with maintaining your face, doing a quick demonstration of how to shape up your beard, or if you want to shape up your goatee, just to keep yourself decent in the midst of the storm while you're woofing. Just a couple guidelines just to keep it simple without you butchering or messing up the lines that your barber has already set up for you to follow. Just to delve right in, first and foremost, make sure you wash your hands, make sure your hands are clean before you get into shaving and shaping up your face. Oftentimes too, I'm not going to do this now, but if you look at your outside line of your beard, for those of you that either rocking a trim strap or a full beard or a higher beard here, you can take a chalk line or a pencil and mark a line as a guide for your beard so that you don't go any further. If you don't trust yourself, just stay outside that line. That's a tip that I recommend. Some people that have spottiness on their face, that's a bit blotchy, and you suffer from uneven spots, light spots, what you could do, which I always recommend. Everybody doesn't have the same tools, so don't feel bad. Some people don't have clippers. Some people have, home care kits, inexpensive, not really professional brand clippers. It's all about technique. Tools definitely enhance and they have different effects, but it's about the technique, especially in a time like this when you're doing it yourself. So first thing first, you always want to make sure that you lubricate the blades. I do use Cool Care, Andy's Cool Care, also Clipper Side. Simply just spray it on the blade and make sure that it's lubricated so that you can be effective. All these things I've already done, but you want to make sure you do that. Or if you have clipper oil, you can use that as well. That's very important for the motor to run properly and the blades to be effective. Now, again, there's a host of different type of trimmers out there. These are the Andy's T outliners. Some people may not have that. Some people may just have the whale cordless trimmers, which are effective as well to do what you need to do. There's other different great trimmers, T outline trimmers, the Andy's T blades, several different ones on the market. But the key, once again, is the technique. All right, so for starters, I'm actually not do too terribly bad because I also use a razor shave. But I'm going to show you the clipper shave and the outline. First thing first, starting up higher by your hairline. If you go out like this, taking the tip of the blade, putting it on an angle, let it be 90 degrees, go up. And if your hand is free, you can stretch the skin. You pull in the opposite direction. Or you can go like that. Once again, if you're not trusting yourself too much, stay away from the line here so you don't go in too far. This is just showing you how to clean up around the beard, okay? Just the cleaning up around it. Now, as you can see, when I'm doing my mustache, I'm also, why am I doing that? Just so that the pores in the hair follicles are easier to grab. Okay, going with the grain, going against is the opposite direction. You do want to be mindful and careful. For those of you that bump, not to do that. And if your skin is not, the temperament in your skin is not equipped or used to taking that, do not go against the grain, okay? Because the ingrowns can come up and the irritation of the skin, all right? So To play it safe, you just go down. If you just touch the skin, you don't have to press hard. Tap and push up. Tap and push up. Gonna switch hands here. On the other side. Same concept. As you do that, you want to make sure that you are getting it as even as possible. Typically also, you can do it either before you start, depending on how much facial hair you have. Take your comb and comb it out. If you have a shadow or it's really light, still kind of want to do that. All right, if you're not taking any weight off the beard, off the goatee area, okay, you still want to do that, all right, just to kind of give you the full effect, okay? If you're using the ends of your lips as guides, obviously that's what you do, okay? You use that, just that. Once again, if you draw your lines on, up, or if you go in and up, or if you have a goatee, you go around, depending on how thin you have it, and you do that, okay? And again, with the goatee, you turn on the clippers, obviously. You press it down in that area and pull it back, okay? So you press down and go out that way. Or you can go down as well, okay? You can just start here, depending on what side you're on, come down, all right? Come down with the grain. All right, now it's gonna appear to be a clean shave, but it's not a clean shave. It's gonna be a close shave, okay, with the clippers. It's gonna get you through, it'll clean you up, and you're playing it safe, all right? Stay outside that line. Stay outside the line. Blow up the jaw. Okay, and again, the tap and push mode, just like that, all right? Now, say you wanted to take some weight off your beard, but you don't want to take a lot off. If you have adjustable clippers, all right? These are the Well Designers wireless. No matter what you have, even if they're a lower end Well or Andy's clipper, if they're adjustable, meaning you see this lever here that adjusts the blade to go up and down, you want to put it up as high as possible if you don't want to take as much off, okay? If you have a comb or a guard and you don't feel comfortable, if you can't use a comb, clipper over comb concept, you want to just put that, throw that guard on there, that clip on the back of it, and you may have to play with the settings in order to see the amount of hair that you want to take off, okay? And I always recommend going down, like so. Just go down, just like that. Okay, you don't have to be shy. The higher guard, obviously, is going to take less hair off. The closer one is going to take more off. If you just want to go this way, as is, and you don't want a lot of weight on your beard and you need hair, just push it all the way up and go with the grain, all right? Go with the grain. Now, some of you that are kind of familiar with this, you know how much hair will come off. You can take it off and go lower. If you want to go against, and the temperament of your skin can handle that, go up, all right? And just make sure it's even. Take your time, do it, go up, all right? If you notice, as you noticed, I started lining my beard before, as I showed you, going with the clippers down, because your line is going to have more precision, okay? When you can see the hair that's thicker, you go over your line first. Typically, different barbers have different concepts, but oftentimes I found that once I go over the line first with the beard, with the weight and the thickness of it, I can see it. It gives me a nice canvas, and then I follow suit afterwards, okay? So with the mustache. Once again. Get it as even as possible. The mirror doesn't lie. You have to look in your mirror. Okay, make sure your lighting is right as best as possible. One side of my face is a little darker than the other because this is my strong side, my right side. Some of you will find that as it grows in more. Okay, you'll find that. But I also started thinner up top. If that's the look you're going for, use these corners of the clippers. Okay, especially blades that have a T blade like these. It's called a T blade because there's like an outside and it's like a T. It looks like a T on the end. Use these corners to give you the precision. Use the actual edge and go as your guide, like so. Okay, again, you have to be careful with that. Use that guide to go around. When you're coming around, you want to make this thinner. Same thing on the other side. Same thing. Okay, take the blade of the clipper on the outside and go around like so. Okay, and you'll find the results. All right, now some of you want a line underneath here. Okay, if you want to come way up here on your jawline, use your jawline as your guide. Okay, you can do the line, get a pencil or a marker, whatever type of marking you want to use. Draw the line straight, and then you go up or you come down. Okay, I recommend going down with the grain. The grain and the texture of the beard, the hairs go various different directions. So be careful. If you go up most of the time, that will cause irritation, and that's going against the grain. So I recommend going down. For those of you that are not familiar with doing this, follow your jawline if that's where you want it. If you want it underneath, or if you want it natural. Okay, when you have your clippers, your adjustable clippers, put them up and just go up if you can handle it, or for those that have more sensitive skin, go down. Okay, just like that. For those of you that want a line, you take the clippers and you follow it. Okay, follow that line. Just like I'm doing. All the way across. Just like that. However high you want to go, that's what you do. Follow that right across. Make sure it's nice and straight. And if you're not comfortable with the line outside by your ear, okay, because some people may not know how to do that, just leave it. That's my recommendation. If you think you can handle it, you take the clippers, follow it, okay, just like this here. Those of you that are crafty and know how to look at a double mirror, take your mirror, face one mirror, have your other mirror, and hold the mirror up in front of you, and you guide it. Remember, sometimes it goes in opposite, depending on the direction you're in. And you can find it that way, just like you're lining the back of your hair, but you can see the back of the beard line better, okay? Again, on both sides, okay? To line over your lip, taking your clippers, does not require heavy pushing. Do not push hard. Do not press extremely hard. Just come down and it'll take it right off. Some people have a lot of overhang. I usually keep mine pretty clear for the most part, so I don't have to do too much, as you can see, but that's the concept. Okay? If your mustache goes all the way up here, you follow that line. If you want it thinner, like I have mine, this is not my natural width of my mustache. I brought it down to this level. So again, if you take your marker or your pencil, draw it in how you want it, and that's what you follow. Don't go in any further, and just push up, okay? Touch and push up. Or if you come down,